Okay, unit 2 rational expression and rational function. Okay, በዚህ ቪዲዮ ምንድን ነው የምናየው? Okay, what does mean rational expression and how to identify the given expression is rational expression or not. Okay, so rational expression is an expression which can be written in the form of r of x as equal to nx over dx, where dx is different from 0, and in this case n of x and d of x are polynomial. Okay, that is, rational expression is an expression which can be written in the form of r of x, which is equal to nx over dx, and dx is different from 0, and nx and dx are polynomial መሆን አለባቸው. That means polynomial function can be defined as p of x is equal to an x to the power of n plus an minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus እንዲህ ይቀጥልና a1x plus a naught, where n is negative integer መሆን አለበት. That is, and the domain of polynomial function is real number. That is, n of x and d of x are ሁለቱ polynomial መሆን አለባቸው. That means n are negative integer መሆን አለበት, and the domain of nx and dx are polynomial መሆን አለበት ማለት ነው. So the domain of nx and dx are any real number መሆን አለበት ማለት ነው. So based on this, okay, let's see how to identify the given expression is rational expression or not. Okay, so identify the following as rational expression or not. Okay, a r of x is equal to 2x plus 3 over 5x squared plus 9x minus 4. This one is just a rational expression because it's defined by, I get this one the polynomial and this one is the polynomial. ስለዚህ rational expression ለመሆን ኖሚኔተሩም ዲኖሚኔተሩም ፖሊኖሚያል መሆን አለበት። at the same time ዶሜኑ any real number መሆን አለበት, and the coefficient of the variable is non-negative integer መሆን አለበት. This one is rational expression ይሆናል ማለት ነው. So it's rational expression. b r of x is equal to 6x cubed plus 4x minus 7 over x squared plus 1. Again, this one is an example of rational expression. This one is a polynomial, and again, this one is a polynomial. C r of x is equal to 1 over x cubed plus radical x plus 1. The denominator, this one is a polynomial, but this one is not a polynomial because the degree of this one is radical x the same, it is a power of 1 over 2 ነው የሚሆነው። 1 over 2 ደግሞ ምንድን ነው? it's not integer አይደለም፣ negative integer አይደለም. so this one is not rational expression. Okay, so one not rational expression. The reason is radical x, the exponent of radical x is that x to the power of 1 over 2 ስለሚሆን 1 over 2 is not a negative integer. that means this one is not polynomial. የፖሊኖሚያል ካልሆነ ደግሞ it's not rational expression ይሆናል ማለት ነው። d r of x is equal to x to the power of 3 over 2 plus 2x minus 1 over 6x cubed plus 4x minus 7. Again, this is not rational expression because the exponent of x is x to the power of 3 over 2. That 3 over 2 is not a negative integer. Again, this is not a polynomial. For that reason, it's not rational expression. This one is polynomial, but this one is not polynomial because the exponent is 3 over 2. Non-negative integer መሆን ስላለበት ማለት ነው። Okay. E, okay, r of x is equal to 2x to the power of 4 plus 3x cubed plus x squared plus 3x minus 1. This one is just a rational expression because ይሄኛው ፖሊኖሚያል ነው ኦቨር ዋን ማለት እንችላለን። this one is a polynomial, this one is a polynomial. For that reason this one is rational expression ይሆናል። ኤክስፖነንታቸው 4 3 2 1 እዚህ ጋር 0 that is a negative integer ነው። For that reason this one is rational expression ይሆናል። f r of x is equal to radical x over x plus 1. This one is not rational expression because radical x, the domain is greater than 0. The domain of this one is not real number. For this one, it's real number, not real polynomial, no? But this one is not polynomial because the exponent is 1 over 2 or the domain is not real number. G, the final one is r of x is equal to radical 1 minus 5x. Again, this is not rational expression. The reason is the domain is of square root of 1 minus 5x is not a real number. Again, the exponent is 1 minus 5x is the power of 1 over 2 no, which is not a negative integer. So this is not rational expression. So in generally, just the given expression is a rational expression, which is you have to be written in the form of this one, nx over dx, that is nx the denominator, dx the denominator. In this case, dx must be different from 0, and in this case, n of x and d of x must be polynomial. But that means the given expression have to be written in the form of this one, rx is equal to an x to the power of n plus an minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus a1x plus a0, where n is negative integer መሆን አለበት, and the domain of 2 because polynomial መሆን ስላለበት that is nx and dx must be polynomial and the domain of them are real number መሆን አለበት ማለት ነው።